we look at the World Trade Center a bit differently now because we've been to the top.
We've been to the top, and you know that song, it's an old song by Barbara Streisand. She sang it. On a clear day, you can see forever. And really, that is so true. From that World Trade Center observation deck, it's unbelievable.
Well, let's see if we can find that song you just mentioned in iTunes and talk about our big trip yesterday to the top of the World Trade Center. First of all, the elevator, spectacular. It's like this movie you're seeing on the way up. And check it out. They show the scenery around New York over the centuries. It changes as you go up.
Yeah, it's basically 500 years and 40 seconds.
And then you've got the windows and the views. They are tremendous, awesome. And I gotta tell you, it was a little bit at times somber, Rosanna, right?
Well, because, you know, it reminded us of the World Trade Center. I mean, it's different.
Okay, hold on.
And there's some...
The video is getting...
What, it's getting ahead of us?
It's getting way ahead of us.
We were drinking too. Okay, maybe that's why we got a little melancholy. I don't know.
There's a great bar up there, and there's a great restaurant, and the space... Yesterday, we kind of had it to ourselves.
Yeah, and while it's reminiscent of the old days, it's brand new, and there's some great new features.
How about these guys? The window washers. We try to talk to them. Soundproof windows. They've got a cool job. Dangerous too.
They do.
Well, but they take all the precautions.
They do. And it was beautiful. It's different from those of us who remember the World Trade Center,
now,
by the way.
No visit would be complete without us bringing the Good Day flag. We left it there, hoping they might leave it there, you know, for others to enjoy.
Right, why not? It's like we put our stake there. We left our mark in the observation tower.
All right, let's meet the guy who actually runs the facility.
He's the chairman and CEO, Dave Checketts. So nice to have you on Good Day. Oh no.
Oh, guess what?
He found it.
Hi.
So you left something down at the Trade Center. Nice to see you.
Nice.
Who found it? The janitor? What?
Yes.
Okay.
Actually, all of us found it.
Darn it.
Thank you very much. Have a seat.
We were hoping that, you know, like the moon, you know, with the flag there, we left our flag there, and it's our way of saying we were here. No?
Well, it's so interesting that you say that, because when when One World Trade Center was being built, and before the walls were finished, everybody that went up signed something.
They did.
The beams, the walls. God bless America, God bless our troops, just enthusiastic saying. So that was your way of planting the flag.
So let me ask you something. I mean, this is such a historic place. I know you really, really wanted to do this project. So how did you incorporate all the different feelings and at the same time move it forward?
Well, that was the trick, and it required a lot of creative people to come together, to work very hard, to think carefully and be sensitive to the feelings, the past, but make no mistake, it's a fist pump about we put this back up, we're proud of it, we're moving forward, and it's a tribute to the resiliency of Americans, of New Yorkers.
It was spectacular, it's beautiful, and at the same time, you've been talking about this, a little melancholy, you know what I mean, as we look just over there and we know what happened there.
Plus also, I mean, he and I have memories of being at Windows on the World and being inside the World Trade Center. So it kind of brought back those memories, and of course, you know, we all lived through 9/11.
Here, this is circa 1970-something, Rosanna, on the roof of the South Tower, I believe. They had an outdoor observation deck. My brother and I inside.
Oh, how cute.
And Rosanna, here you are on Mother's Day, 1976.
Yeah, the whole family were there in the Windows on the World. Now,
and here we are, 2015, May, what was yesterday's date?
May 20th.
May 20th. I just love how we've come full circle.
So now, let's talk about some of the features of the new observation deck.
Sure.
You don't have like that formal dining room of Windows on the World, but you do have a smaller version of it.
Well, there's actually 3 offerings, so you can go in and get something quickly in a grab-and-go environment, fresh salads and sandwiches. You can stand at the high tops and have amazing views. Or you can go into a bar and grill and have smaller plates, sliders, less formal menu, but really terrific food, sandwiches, like I say. And then you can go around the corner into a New York steakhouse experience.
You have to wear a jacket?
No.
And what's the seating in the steakhouse?
Well, there's really only 60 seats in there.
Yeah.
So in a building where you're putting 2 or 3 or 4 million people through, it'll be a hot ticket to say the least.
Now, what's the cost to get into the observation area?
It's $32 for adults, $26 for children, $30 for seniors. 9/11 families obviously admitted for free.
Excellent.
Yes.
Excellent. Well, we were thrilled.
Yeah, there are other things. There's like a little film. Tell us about some of the other features that you see on the different observation levels.
Well, we set out to use technology to make it much more than an elevator ride and a view. We wanted people to have an experience. So the first time you come in, you'll hear the voices of the building, construction workers who actually put it up. And then you go from there into these elevators that give you a history, as you were saying, Rosanna, of New York and the construction of New York. You then go into the See Forever Theater, where we kind of make you wait and anticipate a view. And here you see the curtain. It's actually a 3D wall that comes up with music, and then you see for the first time the view looking northward into Manhattan.
It's breathtaking.
We got off the elevator at the top and we said, "Where are the windows?
Yes.
Let us at them."
Right.
Now, is that optional? Can you make a right for the windows, or do you have to sit through that little movie presentation?
Well, you make it sound like punishment. Greg.
Well, if you're really in a rush to see, can you go right to the glass if you want to?
It's 3.5 minutes. That shows the energy of
Greg
New York.
has a very short attention span.
Yes.
I don't know if you could tell.
I kind of got it. Greg,
look.
you can go left.
All right. Well, anyway, congratulations. Really well done.
And
by the way,
there's no outdoor deck, right?
No, the building was not designed with any outdoor deck, but we've addressed that by having a 14-foot in diameter sky portal with a view right from the top of the spire, televised up into high-def screens. So when you stand on it, it feels like you're standing right out over the West Side Highway.
what are the hours, sir?
We open at 9 a.m. and we stay open until midnight. The last admission is 11:15 p.m. And the tickets are timed. When you go in, you will buy a specific time to go up. So that way we can regulate the crowds and make it a great experience.
How long are you allowed to stay up there?
There's no limit.
Oh, you can stay longer.
You can
Okay.
stay longer. We expect that most people will stay about an hour.
So do you think, what happens spur of the moment if you want to be spontaneous and let's go to the observation deck?
Oh, I think a lot of people will, and you should go down. The ticket windows are there in the West Lobby, or you can go online to oneworldobservatory.com and buy your tickets
There'll be
that way.
discounts, like if you come at 11 o'clock at night, 11:30, you know what I mean?
What are you haggling? You got it for free. Just enjoy it.
I'm just wondering, a little discount here and there. If you come a little later,
Well,
go earlier.
people are not asking about discounts as much as they are kind of dynamic pricing. Now remember, I come from the sports world,
Right.
and I ran Madison Square Garden, so I love dynamic pricing.
What's
now,
dynamic pricing?
That means at peak hours it's more expensive.
Is that right? Is that what you're going to do?
That's what dynamic pricing is.
You don't have that.
Everybody's $32 or $26 for children now.
Yeah, it could be a little pricey. I mean, if you're going for the whole family. What happens if you just want to grab a sandwich up there? Do you still have to pay to get in?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
Just,
okay.
I'm
I'm
looking
sorry.
for any loophole I can find.
Yes, particularly for somebody. I was there. We did get in for free yesterday, but look, it's not the kind of thing you go to every day or every month, or
No,
you know,
it's a special place.
Right.
It is, but we'll open on the 29th of May. We'll cut the ribbon that morning. The first paying customers will come in, and it does take an admission ticket, Rosanna. So
She's always
look
looking for a
forward to
way.
hosting
Although
you
then
there.
again, she knows you, so you'll be
Just a little bit.
got some
Yes.
friends in from the old country.
From the old country.
Dave Checketts, thank you so much. Congratulations. I think you pulled it off very,
It's
very
really
well.
beautiful and
Thank
very
you for
special
being
place.
there. Really, we appreciate it. very
And
much.
there's also, we didn't even talk about it, a little gift shop there in case you want to, remember your
That's right.
visit there.
What's the discount on that, Mr. Checketts?
If you go at 11:30 at night.
Right.
we
If it's a
actually-
little dusty, can
we,
you?
we actually decided on a new approach, which is you have to exit through the retail store. Never been tried before.
I think
I think they do that at Disney World.
Yeah, Empire State
Yes.
Building, too.
That was a joke.
All right. Dave Checketts, thank you very much. Good to see you.
Appreciate it. All right, very, very special day yesterday. Thank you.
It was cool.